Weave, the flea market got it. For bald head hoes who need it. Hey ho, don't feel low just because your hair won't grow. Is that not the worst, evilest, meanest thing you ever heard? Guess what, baby? That happened to me. People were singing that to me in middle school. And the embarrassment from that was so crazy that it is 2024. And I'm not going to tell you how many years ago later it has been. And I can still remember and hear them singing it. And it was so embarrassing. So if you didn't know, we're going to be talking about embarrassment. And how you can process it. And if you're interested in this type of content, I invite you to go ahead and subscribe and continue to watch, because this is a series where we're talking about how to process negative emotions. It is so important to be able to do this, because when you don't, that stuff stays in your body. When you do not know how to process emotions, you act off of impulse and you are missing out on enjoying life. So when I think about embarrassment, I just think about embarrassing times. It's basically the feeling, it's a negative emotion that you're gonna feel when you're not moving the way you know you wanna move. Yeah, people can heckle you. Yeah, people can say things about you. But when you lack confidence, that's when that stuff starts to affect you. And so I believe that embarrassment's here to teach us confidence, okay? I feel like embarrassment is here to teach us how to stand 10 toes down on who we are through our life, through mistakes, through failures, through everything. So what we're supposed to do with embarrassment, we're supposed to be able to look at it and say, okay, you know what? I might not be so proud of something that happened, or that may have made me feel a little bit of shame, but I unconditionally accept myself. Embarrassment is here to show us how important confidence is and self-acceptance is. Because guess what? Anything that you could possibly be embarrassed about is human. You're human. So whether you made 100 mistakes or somebody decided to bully you, it should not affect how you feel about yourself. And what embarrassment, what happens when we feel embarrassed and we do not process embarrassment, it turns into shame. And that is where you don't want to be. You want to be releasing shame on a minute by minute basis, because there's nothing to be ashamed about. You are here to live and learn, okay? And if something is embarrassing you, it is a messenger here. The message of embarrassment is coming to tell you, you need to up your confidence and self-acceptance, okay? Because baby, at the end of the day, I don't care if you out here being ratchet. I'm not saying that you want to be destructive and unapologetic about it, but embarrassment and shame is a negative emotion that's here to get you to see that you need to start moving in a way that you can be proud of. You need to start accepting yourself on a level that nobody snatching a ponytail wig off and singing weave, the flea market got it, is going to shake you. Now, I understand children grow up and bullying happens as a young child, and that's when it happened to me. But I'm talking about adults now. You should not be walking around here embarrassed. You take embarrassment before it turns into shame, and you hear the message loud and clear that it's time for you to start doing things to build your self-esteem and your confidence, so that no matter how many times you mess up, you want to keep shame off of you. And you want to work on doing things that you are proud of. You want to work on becoming the person that you are proud of. So that when people come with their projections or their attacks towards you, it doesn't faze you. Embarrassment happens when you do not fully accept yourself. So embarrassment is here to teach you self-acceptance. And when you begin to feel it, or if it's plaguing you and it's been living down in your solar plex, I am here to help you start pivoting your consciousness and changing your focus from the embarrassment of the people. Oh my God, they saw my whatever. They saw me looking dumb. They saw me when I was broke. Whatever the thing is, baby, it don't matter. I stand with me regardless, and I'm gonna stick beside me. And that's what we want to get you to. And that comes through confidence, self-esteem, and being able to stand on your decisions. Embarrassment is here to teach you that you need to start making moves that align with your purpose. You need to find your purpose and stand on it and start acting and moving in your purpose so that you could never be embarrassed. You have to have these principles in place, locked in, that no matter what, you are going to give yourself unconditional love. You are going to be able to be patient with yourself as you transform through life. You transform from this level to the next. And all of these people that are in your life that you feel that are so important and their opinion are so important, it's not more important than yours. Because you're the person that got to live with yourself inside this internal environment. So you're going to take embarrassment and allow it to show you how you can pivot into self-confidence and self-acceptance. And you're going to take steps, daily steps, to where your self-esteem and confidence is going to become a priority. And that way, next time the negative emotion of embarrassment comes around, you're going to be able to take it in as an indicator that there is something about me, inside of me, that I don't accept. And I need to reevaluate how I'm moving, how I want to move. Do I believe I'm capable of moving and being who I want to be? And then relocking in and recommitting to embodying the life and the person that you want to be, so that anybody in any situation could never be embarrassing. Okay? Because you make mistakes, you learn from them. And if you're embarrassed about it, then you need to go ahead and start to give yourself more grace and acceptance. And you don't need that from nobody else. Okay? So processing embarrassment has everything to do with building your self-esteem and confidence. Instead of feeling down, bad, and shameful about an embarrassing situation, you're going to realize that embarrassment is pointing right at self-acceptance. And you're going to shift your consciousness and focus onto the solution, because in order to learn from your emotions and allow them to teach you, you have to be teachable. And being teachable is being solution oriented. So you're going to immediately take that embarrassment and shift your focus onto the solution, which is building your self-acceptance, which is learning more about what it is that you want to be and who you want to become and how you deserve to do that and what it takes. And make sure you lock in, commit, and stay on task. And when you fall off, get back on. Don't worry about embarrassment and don't worry about hecklers. And until the next video, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And I think the next emotion we're going to talk about is jealousy. Let's talk about jealousy.